I want to wash my hands of this whole damn thing, quite
Right,
frankly.
but the point is you wash your hands. Look, you have no problem with people washing their hands and then putting them under a blow dryer or grabbing paper towels and stuff and doing that whole washing thing. Why would you have a problem with people bowing towards Washington and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, not on a flag? Because if they're doing all that stuff, they're not burning flags.
I'm all for that. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying they should be in the bathroom, dude. You shouldn't be.
Putting your ass in the ground. Done fucking around. Give it up.
Two should never meet.
I say,
You know what? Take care of your business and then take care of your obligation.
it was. Look, I was just thinking.
I respect you. I respect you. I don't mean to come down.
Compliance is important. If you're going to set up a rule like this, you want people to do it. Sure. So, what you don't want is you don't want people going, oh, I'll get around to it next hour.
No, there
you
will
want
be
it.
designated times so you know to take care of your bathroom nonsense before you do it.
Wow. I'm gonna say you're right. It was just a wild hair idea that I had, but I.
We did it, player. 3rd Street owns this town. Now, that's not to say shit didn't cost. And I ain't talking about what happened to Johnny's leg or losing limb. Those two were soldiers. They knew the risk. Hell, Johnny gets off on it. We crushed a lot of families, player. And someday they're gonna holler at us. But believe me when I tell you, we did the right thing. With the rollers wiped out, Benjamin gone, and the Colombians in our pocket, there ain't gonna be a need for a gang war ever again. And in the end, that's gonna save a lot more lives than we took. So relax, player. You earned yourself a break. You've impressed the hell out of me, son. And I told the crew, you're gonna be my right hand. Hold up. Some Barry just turned on his flashes. Yeah, player. I think I'm gonna have to call you back. This may take a while.
Just say the word. Like a cat, they check ya. Next time you see me say peace and I'll respect ya. Yeah, whole time we always in the spotlight. That was too close.
You almost made my kids orphans, asshole!
Almost with me. Right here. Ready to play, bitch? End of the line, motherfucker. The row.
This is Chief Monroe. If you want Julius back, listen to what I've got to say. Now, that stunt you pulled downtown with a rocket launcher cost my associates and I quite a bit of money. Now, I may not be an honest man, but I'm a fair one. So rather than turn Saints Row into a parking lot, I'm gonna let you work off what you owe me. There's a mayoral campaign going on, and I want one of the candidates taken off the ballot. Marshall Winslow is in his campaign bus right now, and he has an appointment with the Northbound. Park that bus on the train tracks tonight, or you'll find Julius's body floating in the river tomorrow. Don't disappoint me. Julius is counting on you.
Damn, it's a fine rack.
This is not more fun. You trying to get me killed?
To use our schools, they want to use our social services.
They want to use our bathrooms.
They want to. Has that happened to you too?
I have. There's oftentimes I'll be standing outside and there'll be someone inside with the door locked. Comes out like a family of 9. What are you doing in there? Washing up? Get out.
I know. It's like they're using the wash basin as a shower.
Don't understand it.
I don't get it. So,
And do those people always travel in packs of like
Yes.
9 and 10?
Yes.
I see a car, and inevitably there's those little, it's got little balls hanging off the mirror, and then it's got You know, the pa-da-da-da-ta horn, and then there's like 47 dudes in that
I'm
car.
sorry, what kind of horn?
The pa-da-da-ta-ta. I'm not sure if that's what that means. That seems to be the tune of the band.
And I don't know where they're coming from. I don't care where they're coming from. I just know that they're coming here and
I'd like to know where they're going, quite frankly. I can tell you that.
You'd like to know where they're going?
Yeah, I don't care where they're from, but I'd like to know where they're going at all times. We need to keep an eye on these people.
Really?
Well, yeah, because they are coming here, and they're screwing it up, for lack of a better term. They're screwing it up for the rest of us. I don't want to go over there. Making our country a worse place to live.
I think we need...
I'm taking fire!
This is one fucked up town.
True. I see them at Freckle Bitches. I see them at Novin dropping off a jalopy. I see them. I see them. Where else do I see them? I see them in Saints Row all the time. I mean, who knows how many of those people are legal?
Yeah, and that doesn't seem fair because there's that gang. There's the Los Canales gang.
Yes.
Is that Carnales?
Los Carnales. Yes.
Yeah. And that doesn't seem fair to the other gangs that these guys just keep getting replenished with new cannon powder.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's like playing one of those games when you were a kid, when you were playing the board games, and you had all the money.
Yeah.
You had all the soldiers. You had all the tanks and the special white chips that got you in further into their strategic area. I have a feeling.
Are you saying that these immigrants have sank your battleship?
You know, as a matter of fact, I am. I think figuratively and literally, our battleship has been sunk because we are burdened. We are overburdened. Our system is overburdened. Our schools are overburdened. The fact that when I go down to Stillwater DMV and I have to pick and choose which of the pamphlets that I am going to read to get my, my good driver.
Did you handle it? Where the fuck is Julius?
Have you heard back from Monroe?
Nice work. But I don't think I can let Julius go until you do a little more community service. We'll be in touch.
Looks like we wait.
Why? So we can let this jagoff jerk us around? Fuck that!
And what would you rather do?
You know exactly what I'd like to do.
Johnny, we're not blowing up City Hall.
Hey, I'm just saying, it would solve a lot of problems.
What if they're keeping Julius there?
Alright, but there's gotta be a better plan than let's be Monroe's bitches.
You're right, there is. Marshal Winslow was a major public figure, and you can bet your ass that people would ask questions if the chief of police wasn't at his funeral. I say we hit Monroe during the funeral procession. That should show whoever he's working with that we're not fucking around.
You're saying we should assassinate the chief of police while he's at the funeral of the guy we just smashed?
Yeah.
Don't tease me, Dex.
Let's fucking do it.
All my French lessons are given.
Alright, let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
And yes, they're everywhere, but we need to know specifically
Where
where
they're going.
We only get one chance at this, so we can't fuck this up. Once we hit Monroe, we better get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene. Johnny's set up across the street. He'll be giving us cover if things go bad after the hit. Now let's get to the roof before the mourners roll by. Take this. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car. Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. All right, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out what car it Alright, let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
They don't have to be even doing anything.
No.
Because they're just doing something wrong by being here.
We only get one chance at this, so we can't fuck this up. Once we hit Monroe, we better get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
Yes. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
now
on
this
board.
would teach these people. Don't fuck with us.
And it would only take, although these people never learn. I was going to say it would only take a few of them to get the shot collar.
Yeah.
And then they'd go, you know what, give me the chip.
Give me the chip.
But now, I got to be honest with you, these people don't, they would try to find some way to incorporate, you know what they would do?
Yeah.
They would find a way to, like, come up behind a white guy and tackle him and hope to get shocked while they were holding the guy and then shocking him in turn. Like
So
trying
it would
to
be
turn
sort of like the
against us.
international jiu-jitsu?
Yes.
Sort of wow.
Sort of like almost like a mutant superpower of sorts. They would find a way. They would be in cahoots with the underbelly, like the white underbelly of this country. Because let's be honest, not all the white
The
people are
trash?
good. Yeah, those people.
Yeah.
They would find a way to
Trailer
like pay
people.
them off, to locate them with the joystick,
Yeah.
and then they would go in and rob a store. Like they would hold onto a clerk by the throat and then
Oh.
zap and then take it.
So this is rife with problems.
Well, but again, we're spitballing. We could work this out easily.
We can, and I think we will. You're listening to K-Boom 108, where we're right and they're wrong. Mike and David, and let's try it from the other way. Rather than the stick, let's talk about a carrot.
Okay.
I was talking with some people about this the other day, and somebody, I don't know who I stole it from, but somebody came up with Jingo, a new organization. Jingo. I'm like, Jingo. I like that.
Sounds like a lottery game.
Sounds like a little game you play with wooden pieces. You try and build a tower.
Oh,
Who
that's
knows?
a good game.
You know. But Here's what JINGO stands for. Jobs for immigrants, not geeks overseas. Now, one would argue that there's an extra F in there for the word for, but that's sort of a throwaway word. So just roll with me on this. Jobs for immigrants.
How about you leave this good old boy out of whatever?
Johnny's set up across the street. He'll be giving us cover if things go bad after the hit.
Teach you a thing
Now
or
let's get to
two,
the roof
honey.
before the mourners roll by. Take this. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car. Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. All right, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out what car he's in.
Take all those cars out. Monroe's gotta be in one.
Nothing's stopping the Saints! Saints are scared of nobody! We're taking you in.
Let's get to forgive and forget. The cops come over.
Green. Did we know these people? Well, if they do the sign, they stay out.
What if we made the scripts all pictures? All pictures. And then they could say, take the round circle with the little circle inside it and put it on
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
piece of plastic that slides in and out of your computer. What do you think? That might work. That's about as good as you get from overseas anyway. Heck, that's as good as you get from people here. Yeah, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, at least they'll be working toward...
Hey, oh, I got it. Your language, my friend. Huh?
So a little reverse.
Call your toll-free. Yeah.
A little osmosis.
Yeah. Let's take advantage of the fact that we have all these illegal immigrants here. Let's put them to work back. And you know what? They're sending all their money back there anyway.
True.
Right?
Yeah, we're funding them. Essentially, our economy funds their economy.
Yeah.
Illicitly.
Yeah. Why are we doing
Union.
that? Well, let's just hey, look. Let's do it, and let's get benefit as well. Because when Mr. and Mrs. Overseas Illegal Immigrant.
I'm surprised Mommy lets you come out to play looking like that.
Johnny's set up across the street. He'll be giving us cover if things go bad after the hit. Now let's get to the roof before the mourners roll by. Take this. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car. Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and...
Take all those cop cars out. Monroe's gotta be in one of them.
Like that kid in the club. You won't get far before we find you.
Let's get going. Johnny's gonna meet us there.
Flames at the bar with the drinks and the chicks at. Timepiece walk by, you know I gotta get that.
We only get one chance at this, so we can't fuck this up. Once we hit Monroe, we better get out of there quick. The last thing we want is to make a big scene.
I dip that. That's just being rolled up. Dog, let me hit that. Before the bounce and smell it, and then we gotta clip that. Open mic, got up on the stage and I ripped that. Now I'm in the bathroom, chicks slicking with my dick at. Niggas won't kill me, all they do is drill me. Niggas that step up get beat down quickly. Play the wall only if a chick there with me. Beat her in the head till the chick feel silly. Throwing lines like mine, I don't want you to blow. And I know you got it, man. We can crush on the low, you know.
One cup of Henny got me feeling good. Two cup of Henny got the tip on wood. Three cup of Henny got me stumbling water. 4 cups, yeah, now it's a party.
Bitches get theirs like belly buttons. While my peeps and my family is telly fucking. And the D's and feds can't tell us nothing. So if you're rolling with the guard, let's do something. Come on with a L in my hand and write a hell of a jam. Man, night looks better than bad. Every time they see the guards, they like, where's the draw? I can knock them out the park like Barry Bonds. I got scary pops with scary moms. And I fuck with the hood with the carry on. Fucking pushing, and I can't stand these dudes. So speaking man to man, they start family feuds.
Yo, 1 cup of Henny's got me feeling good. 2 cup of Henny's got the tip on wood. 3 cup of Henny's got me stumbling warty. 4 cups, yeah, now it's a party. Step into the club where there's section of the drugs and the thugs they love to bust slugs. All step into the club.
Johnny's set up across the street. He'll be giving us cover if things go bad after the hit. Now let's get to the roof before the mourners roll by. Take this. When the funeral procession comes into view, take out Monroe. He'll be the one in the cop car. Okay, here comes the procession. Just line up with the cop car and... Ah, shit, there's more than one. All right, this ain't a problem. It'll just take a little more work to find out what car.
Nowhere to run.
Take all those cop cars.
I'll take care of the rest.
They'll be scooping Monroe up for weeks.
Hello there, young man. This is Alderman Hughes. That was quite a message you sent at Winslow's funeral. And trust me, I heard it loud and clear. Now, I'd like to set one thing straight. It was Monroe's plan to strong-arm the Saints. Personally, I've always thought you and I could have a much healthier relationship. Now, we've had a rocky start, yes, but why don't we fix that? Come over to my fundraiser tonight. Julius will be there, and between the three of us, I'm sure we can work something out.
And it's easier for me to go through the Saints Row area than it is to drive around it. Because frankly, I'm not going to let them have that power over me. You know, I've been in Stillwater my whole life. I'm not about to let that all go just because some ruffian, some Hispanic, some Latino, some black man with a gun and a bandana and a big thick fur coat that demands $300. I'm not going to let that happen.
You know, they actually closed the Freckle Bitches in that part of town.
They did.
They did because
for a while
because they were lying in wait in the drive-thru, and they call it gaffling. I think is what they said.
Gaffling.
Your guest is here, Mr. Hughes.
Thanks, Stephen. If you don't mind, could you wait outside? I'm Richard Hughes. It is a pleasure to meet the man who handed me the election. No need to be modest, I'm serious. There's no way I could have beaten Marshal Winslow. God rest his soul. But you made the impossible happen, and for that, I can't thank you enough. I mean, had Winslow been the only person killed, attention would have definitely been cast on me. But after that fireworks display you pulled at his funeral, it's become abundantly clear these horrible crimes were perpetrated by the 3rd Street Saints. While before people criticized my Saints Row urban renewal plan, it is now being lauded. See, until you came along, I was displacing poor people. Now, I'm destroying a hotbed of gang activity. What can I say? The public is fickle. Champagne. As you get older, you quickly learn that there are only two types of people in this world. Race, money, gender, none of this matters. At the end of the day, you're either a winner or a loser. Now, the sad truth about our situation is that in order for me to be a winner, I have to level your neighborhood and salt the earth. Hold on for a moment. Stephen, could you come in here? Where was I? Oh yes, salting the earth. Now, I suppose I could try to pay you off, but really, what's the point? You just say no. Or in your case, stand there looking intimidating, and we'd be right back to where we started. So I figured I'd cut the middleman and get right to the point.
Yo, can you speed this shit up? I want to go to Freckle Bitches.
You're going to die here, son. Make no mistake about that. But if it makes it any easier on you, I'll be sure to thank you in my acceptance speech. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a party to...
More time criminals, sneak thievers, and carjackers. Where the streets fight back and shootouts are bound to happen. Ain't nobody scrapping all of these killers. It's taking action. Gang wars, yeah, we bang to the death. Gaining respect in the intelligent city. Think smart and wear your best. Watch your right just as well as your left. Cause 9 out of 10 times we'll creep from behind and blow the tech. Heat holding, whips stolen while police is patrolling. Flashing they lights, telling us to pull over. We keep going on a high speed, chasing the law. Out on parole, swerving out of control with the gas pedal to the floor. On a death wish, driving reckless with no headlights, running through roadblocks and we ain't stopping at red lights. That's how the game goes. Switch up and change clothes. Watch your back when you walk through the streets of St. Road, nigga.
Head up.
Somebody gon' get laid down.
Head up.
Whether music or 4 pounds.
Head up.
Ain't no need to know me well. We can get the drama poppin', homie, I won't tell.
Head up.
Somebody gon' get laid down.
Head up.
Whether music or 4 pounds.
Head up.
Ain't no need to know me well. We can get the drama poppin', homie, I won't
into
tell.
the real world where corrupt cops and vigilantes lurk. Henchmen put in position to do my handiwork. Mob bosses hire hitmen to get your family murked. No matter right or wrong, remember to put your family first. We in the gutter, watching for undercover, slinging butter. Posted up on the corners, me and my brothers. Sex, money, and drugs, the hungriest thug. Sleep with my burner and wash with my gun in the tub. Posted up in the back of the club, we doing it. That's a nice outfit on your back, don't make me ruin it. First class serving shots like a stewardess. Gun out the holster, now come a little closer so you can computer fit. Blood stains, bullets are genuine, so you fluidless. Barely escape with the jaws of life when your Buick flip. That's how the game goes. Switch up and change clothes. Watch your back before flat in the traps. The Saints Row player.
Head up.
Somebody gon' get laid down.
Head up.
Whether music or 4 pounds.
Head up.
Ain't no need to know me well. We can get the drama poppin', homie, I won't tell.
Head up.
Somebody gon' get laid down.
Head up.
Whether music or 4 pounds.
Head up.
Ain't no need to know me well. We can get the drama poppin', homie, I won't tell.
This just into the newsroom. A deadly explosion has rocked the waterfront. Our Jane Valderrama is already at the scene.
Jack, waterfront residents and the press who were setting up their cameras and microphones to cover the gala fundraiser scheduled for mayoral candidate Hugh's campaign were treated to an amazing sight a few moments ago as the yacht registered to the alderman exploded in a shower of brass and mahogany. We were a safe distance away, so no one here was injured, as far as we can tell. But we have no word as to who, if anyone, was actually aboard. We don't know how this happened, why this happened, or even who was on the boat, if anyone, as no survivors have been located. I was inside the press tent when it happened, but witnesses outside say that the peaceful, serene evening was suddenly punctured by a vicious explosion that not only reduced the alderman's yacht to a pile of floating debris, but knocked out windows and swamped smaller boats throughout the marina. Jack?
Jane, while you were giving that report, we attempted to contact Alderman Hughes' press secretary, and there was no answer. Do we know where the alderman is?
No, we do not, Jack. I've asked around, and no one from the press corps noticed any official movement on the boat, as it's early in the evening and the event was not scheduled to begin for another couple of hours.
Do we know if this was an accident or yet another attempt on the life of a public official?
Jack, we don't have any definitive answers on that, and with almost no details emerging yet, we still do not know if this was something as silly as a galley or a fuel tank explosion. But in the light of recent events, we cannot rule out the possibility that this was more than just an accident. Reporting live from the waterfront, this is Jane Valderrama. Back to you, Jack.
Thank you, Jane, and stay dry. Stay tuned as we get more details on this unfolding event. We will bring them to you immediately. In the newsroom, I'm Jack Armstrong.
He won't make it. Hurry, hurry, call the ambulance. This young man ain't breathing. All that thinking, don't leave him buried underneath dirt, 6 feet sleeping. He won't make it. Hurry, hurry, call the ambulance. This young man ain't breathing. All that thinking, don't leave him buried underneath dirt, 6 feet sleeping. He won't make it.
Size ain't shit, pussy, you ain't heard. Sock a sucker till his vision and his words get blurred. Mr. Rack back the gauge and shots get heard. It's the steady gang crusade, so spread the word. Saint Row, I roll where your busters can't go. Trust is a must, bust first and stay low. 45 caliber medical manifesto. I see you where you let your last breath go. Let's go serving, Jack the Jackers. Got full body armor when the cops attack us. I'm a killer with a cannon, ain't afraid to use it. Squeeze the trigger, fill the whole room with chamber music. I know niggas, they had it all in blue it. My hammer shine like a Mercedes, but you don't wanna get into it. Don't pursue it, make your body leak some fluids. My niggas don't talk, they do it. We're stranded on St. Row. Fill your clips up and let them go. Medical attention is essential. Fuck you. Yeah.
Hurry, hurry, call the ambulance. This young man ain't breathing. All that thinking, don't leave him buried underneath dirt, 6 feet sleeping. He won't make it. Hurry, hurry, call the ambulance. This young man ain't breathing. All that thinking, don't leave him buried underneath dirt, 6 feet sleeping. He won't make it.
St. Row, bringing that banging back to the street. Feel the agony.
We're a problem I don't think you can fix. I don't think these motherfuckers want a problem with this. Follow the script before you have to swallow a clip. And I'ma flip it like a slanging all night at the script. Remember this shit, the way me and my enemies trip. Fighting back like Horowitz for like 10 in the clip. Plus 6, 1 in the chain. Remember the name? Strong arm steady, I depend on my gang. Fall back, collecting respect. The intellect, deep thinker. And that's the whole hook, line, and sinker. Customizing my flow, enterprise wherever I go. Keep them niggas there away from your hole. Yeah, Saints Row into the world. It's where the streets fight back. Right back in the streets, fighting the world. Step right up and get fucked up the first time. 911 is a joke, get the punchline. We on the incline, net grossing bars up like one time in the California sunshine.
Hurry, hurry, call the ambulance. This young man ain't breathing. All that thinking, don't leave him buried underneath dirt, 6 feet sleeping. He won't make it. Hurry, hurry, call the ambulance. This young man ain't breathing. All that thinking, don't leave him buried underneath dirt, 6 feet sleeping. He won't
That
make it.
pathetic diss or your prostheticness gon' have you in the ditch.
I'm Phil. Jesus, if you're scared of getting a little dirty, you're in the wrong line of work, buddy. Hope you're not that big of a pussy when it comes to jacking shipments. Look, I only work with professionals. If you say you got skills, I'll set you up with a target. But if you're some punk who just likes to drive mommy's car fast, you can stay home.
Down there, why don't you suck my dick?
We gotta do something about all this shit.
If I don't get back to school, I'm gonna be nothing but a waitress my whole life.
That was too much.
Wait. Where you think you going? It's been a while since a client came in here. That's not to say my girls can't make you come. It's just I ain't got no girls to do it. ¿Sabe lo que digo? It's like this. I had the finest chicas on the block. Then these fucking padrotes come rolling around and all of a sudden I'm left with nothing but stained sheets and some lube. Look, I need my girls, and I'm willing to pay whatever it takes to get them back.
Let's go.
You get real close to being super.
Get out of here, puta. Not you, man. Sorry about that. I got a little work for you. Until I opened this club, I was a nobody. My neighbors, my family, they didn't give a fuck about me. But as soon as I had money, that all changed. Suddenly, everyone's my friend, and they all need favors. Now, I ain't got a problem helping people out, so long as they understand the consequences. If they meet their end of the deal, it's no problem. But when they don't, that's when I need people like you, Holmes. Go out there and show those pendejos why they can't fuck with Rico Martinez.
Who finally put down Victor? Damn, man, I didn't think you'd be. I'm getting late tonight. Goddamn maniac!
Talking to my 12 gauge.
Pretty nice, huh? I was working on that bad boy for 5 months. So, what can I do for you? Were you in a car accident, walking accident, coffee accident, self-inflicted stab wound accident? Your injuries are worth money to both of us. Babe, you stick with me and you're gonna be the richest son of a bitch in the ghetto. Nice tie, isn't it?
I should hook up with
What the hell is wrong with you? Wait. Sorry, man, you're not one of my kids. I just been on edge ever since they left. I took care of those girls since they started growing titties, and how they pay me back? By running off with some lowlife and a hat and cane. Could you bring him back to Daddy? I'd be mighty thankful.
Scheduled for departure on track 7 in 30 minutes.
Don't leave me, okay?
think you can steal from me? You think you can fucking rob me? You stupid, fucking, backstabbing piece of shit!
Hey, what's up? Sorry about the mess. Billy here thought it'd be a good idea to skim off the top, and well, let's just say he was wrong. Are you looking for work? Billy used to watch my back on deliveries, but I don't think he's gonna make it in today. You make sure my deals go smoothly, I'll cut you in on the action. This ought to be exciting.
You pay for that!
You end up dead.
Oh, shit! Why you gotta be fucking it up?
Coming through. That wasn't there a minute ago, right?
Yeah, what sex feels like. I shouldn't have had that.
Oh, God.
Look, asshole, give me back my car.
You know what I'm doing with through the new road, smashing with few rolls. We did at the wall, then we slash over 2 holes. White wall, look through the screw wall. Old things in your life, cash, man, and
Storming, warning, me alley burning, pedal to the floor like my chinchilla that's longing. All non-believers get whipped for the gated sneakers. We out the park with this one while you paraded the bleachers. It's serious, like Cheerios with no milk, stereo with no low, but never that 'cause it's back.
we don't need no strags in here. Whole lot of crushers and crushing that Miller beer. Lower, not lower, with 20 and don't appear. Brooks when we leave, apply pressure and flare.
We gon' get that glow. We gon' push it to the limit and limit until we swim in the pigeons. We gon' get that glow. We gon' pull it from the floor to the ceiling until we making a killing. We gon' get that glow. We gon' push it to the limit and limit until we swim in the pigeons. We gon' get that glow. We gon' pull it from the floor to the ceiling until we making a killing. We gon' get that glow. We gon' push it to the limit and limit until we swim in the pigeons. We gon' get that glow. We gon' pull it from the floor to the ceiling until we making a killing. We gon' get that glow. We gon' push it to the limit and limit until we swim in the pigeons. We gon' get that glow. We gon' pull it from the floor to the ceiling until we making a
No, you piece of shit. I don't care. Did I say I was looking for excuses or my money? You got 2 fucking days. After that, I'm taking the guitar you bought and the hand that strums it. You understand me? Goodbye.
Hey, sorry about that. My brother's a musician. So you're looking for a loan?
I wish my wife had breasts that size.
Stillwater, #1 official station for hip
hip-hop jams. 95.4 K-Rhyme FM.
Hello, this is Stefan, proprietor of Impression, the clothing shop where you shop for clothing, you see? Well, then this radio station came to me and said to Stefan, you must come on the radio and help our listeners be more like Stefan. I said, well, of course, there's only one Stefan, but I will do what I can. So, here you go. You should come to my clothing shop because you want to look better than you do now, yes? I mean, look at you. You have a mirror? I'm not kidding. You're horrible. It's so...
Come in. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mary. You may be wondering why a woman my age is running a place like this. Well, I'll spare you the details, but suffice it to say, my ex-husband didn't want me to have the club, so naturally I took it. Now that we're divorced, Nathaniel thinks he can run off with my trollop of a sister. Sadly for my ex, this isn't the case. Nathaniel owes me thousands of dollars in alimony, and I intend to collect. Until he pays me, I want you to go and destroy as many of his holdings as you can. The more you hurt him, the sooner he'll pay.
Hello, this is Stefan, proprietor of Impression, the clothing shop where you shop for clothing, you see? All right, you're paying attention? All of my clothing is 15% off. This is disgusting me. You're robbing me. Did I take 15% off the genius that is Stefan? No. Did the clothes make you look 15% less than perfect? No, they don't. You come to Impression, the clothing shop, and you will steal from me as I stand horrified. Okay, all right, bye-bye.
Reno wants to see you in the back.
What's up, yo? I appreciate you coming round on short notice, man. I got some shit that needs to be worked out. And some cop just transferred to town and he ain't paying me any respect. The bitch came in here running his mouth telling me he was gonna put me out of business. And what that Uncle Tom nigga didn't know was I got a couple of cops on the payroll and they told me the raid was tonight. I want you to go out there and stir up so much shit, the cops gotta look elsewhere. And while they on your ass, I can hide all the cash. I know it sounds risky, bro, but don't worry. You'll get hazard pay.
So sexy and discreet. And what I like best, babe, is when you're done, you can get up and leave. Yes, get on.
Hey, darling, why don't you have a seat? I don't mean to pick on you or anything, but most of the Saints go to places that are a little trashier. Why do I get the feeling you're looking for something other than pink? I guess you like to keep to yourself. That's good. I like discretion. Celebrities look to me when they're in need of companionship. They've all made their way into my little black book, and the list keeps growing. These are powerful people, and if their hobbies were made public, it would ruin their careers, to say nothing of my livelihood. If you're up for it, I need a driver. Simple job. Take the girl to the client, then give them enough time in private.
You can't hit me. I was the homie.
95.4 K-Rime FM.
And robot with toe tag. Clear head in my pockets and my pants sag. Alcohol on my breath, I'm feeling bouncy. Spray that sucker repellent, get him up off me. Head over heels for Skrill. Gotta get my.
Since Rome has long since devolved into a transverse
04, departing on track 3.
Back on watch.
Perched up the flag.
Sure.
It's held up by all
I see a new sport. I see a new sport. I see a variant on an old sport.
American ball.
Yeah, absolutely. K-Boom 108, we're right, they're wrong. You're listening to the Mike and David Show. We're talking about the flag. It's burning. It's not burning. The Pledge of Allegiance. We turn towards the flag. If we're in the military, we salute. If we're not in the military, put our hand over our hearts. Our right hand. Thank you very much. Not our left hand. No, our right hand. Because right is right.
Yes.
And left is wrong.
The right hand always knows left hand.
That's true. So, if it wasn't just the Pledge of Allegiance, first thing in the morning at school, because that's really all it is. I mean, we do say the Pledge of Allegiance sometimes when we go to civic thing down at the Stillwater Arena. If we go to
the Elks Lodge or something.
Yeah. You know, we'll stand up and we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. But truly, it has fallen out of favor. There's all this business over whether or not the word God should be in there. There's all this business over whether or not kids should be forced to claim that they are allegiant to a government, our government. Why wouldn't you want to be allegiant to?
You live here.
Please. But there are those. I'm not going to name names. Or else. I'm not going to name names. There are those who would like to see that dealt with. I say.
Yes, then we could all pledge allegiance to nothing and let our steel freak flag fly.
I say in your face, Mr. and Mrs. Liberal.
Yeah, take
I
that,
say,
Mr. and Mrs. Harry Armpit.
I say we take the Pledge of Allegiance. And we don't do it once a day as a child. We do it 6 times a day, age non-specific. When I think about the way families have been disintegrated, for me, it comes back to a lack of respect for those who are in power. You know, it's a lack of respect for the institutions that made this country great.
Is there anything more inspiring than walking and seeing a family kneeling with their eyes closed and speaking in unison?
No, there isn't.
No, it'll get you right in your throat. It'll get you right in your heart. You'll feel it in your stomach. You'll feel it in your lower intestine.
You start to feel like an American.
Yeah.
You start to feel like, hey, maybe there is hope for this country.
We need to get back to that.
Crazy.
We're Americans.
That's right.
That's
We're all Americans.
And they're.
Let's cut to the chase. Name's Ralph. My shipping company is fucked and I need help. I've got a list of shipments from our competitors. You go and rob those motherfuckers blind, you hear me? You keep whatever money you make. I just want those bastards to be hurting. You in?